history's most powerful and fascinating women, a Queen of England. A queen who changed history forever. King Henry VIII broke away from the Catholic Church just to marry her. And yet, only 3 years later, he sent her to the executioner's block. Was Anne Boleyn really guilty of adultery, treason, and incest? Or was she the victim of a royal conspiracy? This is the tragic and mysterious story of Anne Boleyn, the queen who lost her head. At the time, King Henry VIII was married to Catherine of Aragon. But Henry desperately wanted a male heir, and Catherine had failed to give him one. When Henry noticed Anne Boleyn, he became obsessed. Unlike many women at court, Anne refused to become his mistress. She demanded marriage. For years, Henry pursued her. He wrote her passionate love letters. He showered her with gifts. And in order to marry Anne, Henry made a shocking decision. He broke England away from the Roman Catholic Church. This became the beginning of the English Reformation. Anne had achieved what no woman had before. She became Queen of England, but her triumph would not last. Anne Boleyn quickly became one of the most controversial women in England. Her greatest pressure was simple. She needed to give Henry a son. In 1533, Anne gave birth, but not to a boy. She gave birth to a daughter, Elizabeth. That daughter would later become one of England's greatest monarchs, Queen Elizabeth I. But Henry was disappointed. Anne suffered multiple miscarriages afterward, and with every failed pregnancy, Henry's love began to fade. Soon, Anne went from beloved queen to unwanted wife. In 1536, Anne Boleyn was suddenly arrested. The accusations were unbelievable. She was charged with adultery, treason, and even incest with her own brother. 5 men were accused of being her lovers. But historians today believe most, if not all, of these charges were completely false. Many believe Anne was the victim of political enemies, or that Henry simply wanted to replace her. By then, Henry had already become interested in another woman, Jane Seymour. Anne was imprisoned in the Tower of London. Imagine the fear. A queen trapped in the same fortress where enemies of the crown awaited death. Anne's trial was swift. A jury of noblemen, some connected to her enemies, found her guilty. She defended herself strongly. But the verdict was already decided: death. She would be executed by sword. On May 19, 1536, Anne Boleyn walked to the scaffold. A specially trained French swordsman had been brought to ensure a quick death. Anne Boleyn was dead at around 35 years old. Her body was buried in an unmarked grave. Did Anne Boleyn really commit the crimes she was accused of? Most historians say no. Many believe Henry VIII and his advisors orchestrated her downfall because she failed to produce a male heir. She had powerful enemies, and Henry wanted a new wife. In many ways, Anne became disposable. But her story didn't end there. Her daughter Elizabeth would rise to become one of England's most celebrated queens. And Anne herself became a symbol of ambition, tragedy, and of the dangerous cost of royal power. Anne Boleyn changed history. Without her, England's religious future may have looked completely different. But her reward for changing a kingdom was execution.